Hello again, everyone. I thought I'd have another go at mixed media today. I've chosen some of my favourite colour combos. This lovely speckled egg pumice stone, and this is the new scorched timber. I thought I would use this birthday die from Julie Hickey. And I've got a happy from this set that I used the other day, and I thought I've done one there. I thought I'd do a whole bunch of happies and, dot them about. I've cut out 3 little squares as ephemera kind of thing, and I've got a whole bunch of stamps here that I thought I could, play around with. What I'll use, I don't know. I've got the Gummiapan number stencil, which I thought would be quite appropriate for a birthday. This one's got some numbers on too. Where's this? Where's this? A stamp set. Here it is. This is another Globleland one. And it's just sort of, texture and minimalistic numbers, I think. I don't think they'll show up too much. So I thought we'd just kind of have a go and see where we get to. I have cut out the word birthday from this piece of craft card. I've cut out a backing from a piece of white, but I thought I'd have a little go at this and do a little something. Not quite sure what. So I thought I would overstamp with something and then maybe emboss a bit of gold and stamp in white as well. Who knows? But I'm going to go with a DL shape card this time, because this is kind of a long word. So I've put this in here somewhere, maybe there. Have happies all around the place. A few squares, a bit of stamping, a bit of stenciling, a bit of sticking. Who knows? So let's just kind of see where we get to. Let me do some... I know what I'll do. I'll stamp with some of this. Is supposed to be kind of cracked glass, I think. This is another Globleland stamp that I just picked up. I had a bumper purchase of Globleland the other day. I'm just wondering about kind of stamping some of that over the birthday. So let me just get these out. Oh. I think they might look quite nice in a sort of goldy something or other. Let's just see. And there's another couple of bits here. I don't know what they'd look like randomly on there. Let me just pick that lot up with a block. Oh, it's a bit big. Will it fit on a smaller one? Yes. Yes, it will. So let's pick that lot up. Okay. I tried stamping on here a moment ago and it didn't do very well. So I'm just going to... This is an old mouse mat. Put it underneath to give it a bit of, sponginess. So, I think we'll start with Versamark and we'll try a bit of gold embossing. I'm leaving it in here because it's kind of easier to manoeuvre. I'm not quite sure how this particular card is going to fare with Versamark and stuff because... Well, actually, I did that, didn't I? Yes, it should be okay. It feels kind of absorbent, so I wasn't quite sure how it was going to go. So let me just put this onto here. I don't think it matters where it goes, as long as bits of it are covered. Okay. Let's get some paper. And some gold embossing powder. I think we can probably take this out of here now. before I emboss it. Okay. I just fancied a bit of gold and something, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if it's going to look all right or not. Okay, get this gold out of the way. I actually prefer working on my bit of kitchen cupboard shelf rather than my kitchen surface mat, because this one I can slide things off much more easily. Okay, I'm going to whisk this up and I'm going to heat set it. Okay, looks quite nice. I'm pleased with that. I think that looks good. Right, see what it looks like on there. That's quite nice, isn't it? Already, I haven't done anything yet, and it looks quite nice. Excellent. Right, let's start on the background. The method I've come up with when wanting to do a mixed media card is to start from the top and think what I want the first thing that the people are looking at will see. And in this case, it was the happy birthday. So I'm going to have a bunch of happies around the place. But these, I think these need a bit of something doing. Well, I'll do some more of those. I want about 3, I would think. I think what I will do with these, actually, perhaps I'll try, instead of having a white one, I embossed in this white. The White Cliffs of Dover from Indigo Blue. It's a nice white. Perhaps I'll do some gold instead. Okay, let me get back down to the bottom now. I'll put the base out of the way. This is what I'm working on. Not watercolour card. I'm just going to kind of do it. First thing at the bottom is just a bit of base colour. So I'll get my piece of palette or whatever, and I'm going to do a little bit of pumice stone. Drop of water. And we will just get a bit of that onto here. I'm going to keep my white space to the right around the birthday so that the birthday does still show up. So let's have some bit of colour somewhere else. Okay, dab a bit of that away. Now a bit of speckled egg. I love this colour. Absolutely love it. Doesn't look like much colour at all, does it? Okay, let's get some of this on. I think that's perhaps enough. So I'm just going to dry that off. So I'll whisk this up as well. Okay, now for some stamping. I'll keep those to one side for a moment. Nowhere to put stuff. Let's try some of this one, I think. Okay, I don't know what they're going to be like. Just get the block. I will just rub this because none of them have been used, so. That's a 6th, in fact. I'm going to use pumice stone again. I think I'll bring my mat back, this mouse mat, just to give it a better surface. Oh, this is the way up. Although I don't suppose it matters really, do you like? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, I like that. Let's have a bit more down here somewhere. We'll use the same one. Let me just keep having a check and having a look and see where we're going. Yeah, it's okay. Let me do some of these other ones. This one's just like a long bit of numbers. I think this is the right way up. I'm just trying to look at the light to see. We'll carry on with this. Okay, right. What have we got here? What else have we got? I rather like these toadstools. I don't think this is quite the place for toadstools, really. But look at this lovely little thing here. And this long bit of... Let's have that long bit of text. I like that. Right. I'm going to have to get a special place to keep these Globleland bits and pieces, because I'm getting an accumulation of them. Okay, let's have some of this time. Now, I wasn't sure which is the right way up before, so it goes with the little bit at the one end. Okay, I'm going to put this going off the edge. Let's just see. Yeah, we're okay. I'm going to do a bit of stenciling. Here's my stencil. I'm going to put it down the third of the way along. So I've got my homemade embossing paste here. I will link the recipe in the description below this video. I don't know whether to leave this as is or add a little something to it. We will see. Needs next to nothing, and it keeps for ages, so it's really lovely. Oh, look at that. Oh, I get excited. Now, if you've used embossing paste, you really must wipe it immediately, or put it in the pot of water or something, because if it dries on your stencil, it will, you know, affect it. I think, you know, the glue that's in it would make it, I don't know, it would either perhaps go on hard or whatever. But I've given it just a quick wipe for now, but I'll give it a proper wash later. Now, that's going to have to take a little while to dry. So while that's doing that, I think I'm going to... What I'd like to do is put these in odd places. And I would like to have them with some printing on them. So I'm going to put them just down here in a sort of arrangement where they might go. Where's the third one gone? They're three little Sizzix squares that I think they must have come with a rectangle or something that, you know, you could put the squares inside. Okay, now what shall we stamp these with? One of these things. That will fit, won't it? Oh, this one. That one will fit. Let's have this one. Okay, getting through my acrylic blocks here. Right, and I think I'm going to go with, haven't used the scorched timber yet, but that may come in a minute or two. There we go. They just got a little bit of interest. That's nice, isn't it? Doesn't matter if they're absolutely in the right place or not. And I think they can go on some foam tape. Now let's have a look at this. That can go on foam tape too. It's going to go there. Now I just want to do the happies, and I think the happies may look better in gold. So let me get a bit more of this. And we'll stamp some happies in gold. Where's my happy? What have I done with that? Oh, there it is. Here's my happy. Versamark is here. Right. Having seen this one with gold on, I think these would look better with gold on. I don't feel they've got quite enough embossing powder on, in fact, but by the time we finish with them, they may be okay. Let's just have a go. Now, do I cut this out as is, or do I die cut them? I know a lot of people just kind of just cut them, but I think I'm going to die cut them. I think I prefer it, so I'll just do this quickly. Let's see what I think. Where did the white one go? I don't know if I like the white one or the gold one. Because what I could do with the white one is to put some... I could perhaps use both of them. Let's see. I might put some gold around in any case. I'll have one more happy. I think I might keep the white one. The white one looks quite nice. Having said I was going to change it, I decided to keep it. Right, I'll just do another happy. And then we'll get a bit of gold around the outside of them, I think. Now with my squares, I'll put that one on upside down. Here's another one. Right, a little bit of gold gilding wax, and I treated myself to a whole stack of new eyeshadow applicators, and they are perfect for applying gilding wax. Much more delicate really than your finger, you know. Mind you, it depends what effect you want. You may want to get you know, more blotchy stuff. I don't mind how it goes on, really. I'll drop more. They were so cheap, these things from Amazon. It just kind of finishes it off, doesn't it? I might put a bit of gilding wax on the birthday as well. Who knows? Here we are. Well, you'll be happy to know that my husband did his solo very well last night. His solos. We were doing a St. John Passion by a modern composer, and it wasn't easy, but some lovely tunes. Right, do I like these? Let me put something onto these. A bit of ink, I think. What I'll try is to put a bit of this onto a mat of some description. A little bit of water. I think I'll just drag them through. Oh, I think that might be a trifle too much. If I take a bit off. Let's calm that down a bit. Don't like that one, I'm sorry. The contrast is just too much, so we won't bother with that. Right, I think I'm going to start putting this together, otherwise I'll be here forevermore. Yes. Do I fancy a little bit of gold on that? Don't know if I'm going to use those at all. Let's see what it looks like on the base amendment. I'm going to glue this onto this. Whether I do anything else with it or not is debatable. We'll see. Let's just see. Let's just put this onto the base. I don't know what you call those things, whether you call them the shadow or the background or what. I don't know if there's a name for it. If it was on my cutting machine, it would be an offset, but I don't know what the name of it would be to do with the dye. I really couldn't say. Okay. There we are. I quite like that. Let me put this on. I haven't stuck this down yet because I can't decide if I want to have... No, that makes it too formal. I'm going to leave it without a backdrop. I'm going to put some double-sided foam on this. That's going to go on there. I chicken out with putting a lot of darker colour around, you know, items of ephemera or whatever it is on mixed media card, but sometimes I think I might, but right. See, I've still got a bit of white space there. Okay. Let's put some on my happies. And I think we might put some, rather than those, I think we might put some, I don't know, some sequins or something I don't know what. Let's just see. I do somewhere have dies that make kind of sequins so that you can make them completely match with whatever colours or, you know, powders or whatever you may be using. So let's just see. And we will have it the right way up. I think that'll do like that. Let's just stick these on. I quite like how this gold is all kind of rough around the edges. Okay. And that's going to go onto there. I think we'll do actually. I may sort of stick a few odds and ends on, you know, between now and taking a photograph of it, but I kind of like that. It's, you know, clean-ish for mixed media. Okay, well, as ever, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.